Hi guys, and welcome to my high elo Katarina guide. First things first, we have her abilities, which are very important. First on the list we have Q, Bouncing Blade. It's pretty much the same as her old Q, but now it only bounces to 2 targets and leaves a dagger behind the target you first hit. Next up we have W, Preparation. It's basically you toss a dagger in the air and it drops where Katarina was standing. Next we have her E, Shampoo. She can't jump on wards anymore, but she can jump on pretty much everything else. And at the end of the Shampoo she can choose on which side of the target she wants to be. There are no changes to her ultimate, but her passive got some changes that were really good. Now every time she throws out the Q or presses W, a dagger spawns at the ground which you can pick up and does AoE damage around you. Also it resets his Shampoo's cooldown. Okay, now we got some combos up. The level 2 combo goes like this. Q, E, auto attack, E, auto attack. Again, it does a lot of damage early game, and most games you can even kill your opponents. It's really good. Okay, so level 3 is where you can get most of your damage off. The level 3 combo goes like this. You want an E into them, W, Q, E, and E again. Between every E you want to auto attack because E resets your auto attack. It's a lot of damage and you can probably kill them. The level 6 combo goes like this. You want to E, W, R. Once the dagger falls on top of you, you want to Q, E to the other dagger and E onto them. It's pretty much a one shot every time if you get your W off properly. The last combo is my favorite, the bait combo. You want to be low HP, you want a W, away with the movement speed. They're probably going to chase you, so once they're on top of the dagger, E, Q, ultimate, E, and E again. It's a one shot and they will never expect it. So good luck. Now that we learned our combos, let's go to the items real fast. You want to start Dark Seal almost most of your matchups. It's really good. This is the build I go most of the time. Start with Luden's Echo, Rylai's, Zhonya's, Void Stuff, Soak Boots, and Guardian Angel. Rylai has received the nerf this patch, but still really good. You need the slow for positioning your daggers correctly. Next one is the one-shot build. You rush Hextech Gunblade, Rylai's, Liandry's, Void Stuff, Soak Boots again, and Guardian Angel as a finish up. It's really good, you can just destroy a single person and get your resets off. Just keep going. This last build is amazing versus AD mid laners. You won't believe me, they just can't do anything against this. You want to go Sunfire Cape first. After that you can either go Hex Drinker or you can go Luden's Echo, Rylai's, Liandry's, all of that. The things, except without Guardian Angel you just want to get Void Stuff at the end. The thing is, you're gonna do a lot of damage to them even with only Sunfire Cape and they're not going to do so much damage to you. So you can just stomp on them really hard. Here you can see all the builds at once, so think about it. Look at your matchups and play against them. Here you can see my runes. I use AD Marks, Magic Penetration Quints, Magic Penetration Ruse, 3 Armor Seals, and rest are health per level. Or you can go just flat HP, whatever you like. AD is very important at the beginning of the game because your E and passive scales off it, and also good auto attack resets. 3 armor just there because if you go against the Zed or anything you're gonna need some armor, HP obviously. Magic Penetration is extremely good in Katarina and his cadence right now. That's where you should go. You won't have a lot of AP on the beginning, but you don't need it anyway. And of course, next up we have Masteries. I go 5 points in Sorcery, Feast. I go Vampirism 2 points for a bit of a lifesteal, 3 points in Natural Talent, and Battle Trance. Next up in the Cunning tree you have Savagery for better farming, Assassin because we're a mid laner, we're gonna be one-in-one a lot, Merciless will do even more damage when they're below, 48% HP, and Dangerous Game so we can restore 5% of our mana, Precision of course, Penetration even better, and Thunderlord for 3. So much damage with the combos early game. So much damage. So, let's talk about the early game. Katarina has a lot of kill potential, levels 1 to 3. So you can really snowball hard against most matchups. You want to try to get as much CS as possible without getting poked out of lane. Level 1 versus raid champions is kinda hard to farm. Their auto attacks do a lot of damage on you, so just use your Q to farm and play safe. Once you hit level 2 though, you can go all in, especially if they have Ignite, Ghost or Teleport. Against Barrier it's a bit harder to kill them, level 2, but if you do your combos correctly and fast enough, they won't even get off the barrier. After level 3, you can look at your options. You have a bunch of them as Katarina. If you kill your opponent, you can push out the lane and roam. Kat has a lot of mobility with her 3 skills and shampoo resets, so roaming is so effective. On the other hand, you can keep pushing and create pressure on the map. The jungler will have to come mid and protect the tower. If they don't, you'll just get some free damage off on the tower. Why is this a good option? Free damage on the tower is always great, but even better is if a jungler shows up to collect that farm and protect the turret. Because now bot and top knows the jungler is not even close, so they can't get ganked and they can play really aggressive. In game you want to give out as much information you can to your team, because that's going to help you so much in the game. Mid game is where Katarina hits her power spike, okay? Especially if you snowball. In this stage of the game, people try to group, get towers and objectives. Now, as Katarina, you have great wave clear. But better yet, she has amazing AoE damage and reset, so in team fights she's really good if you don't get caught and don't get CC'd too much. So, you want to ward the jungle and pressure mid lane with 4 people while the top lane split pushes. Their team has a choice now. Will they defend mid turret versus 4 people, or will they send somebody to protect the side lane tower against your split pusher? If they stay, you get a free tower on top. Extra gold for everyone on your team. If they send someone, you have wards in the jungle. Your top laner can back off and you can go into the jungle and kill that person. If you manage to kill him, you can just go back to mid lane, keep pushing with your 4 teammates while top lane just keeps pushing. They're going to have to send somebody else. And you can repeat that and just get so many free objectives on the map with almost no loss. The infamous late game. This is 35-40 minutes plus into the game, guys, where everybody has almost full builds. So, you're really squishy. You could have a Zhonya's or something or anything, even Guardian Angel, but you are squishy. So you have to stay back, you can't engage, you want to flank them and somehow kill the backline as fast as possible and get out of there. Play smart, watch their team, what they have, what's their composition, and look at the person who has the most CC who will just stun you and just destroy you. If they have a Skarner, you have to wait for him to waste his ult or something, because you can't go in. Good luck guys with that, because that's the hardest part of Katarina to master. Now I'm gonna play a couple of clips in a row, you can watch it, analyze what I did, why I did it, and maybe you'll get some ideas on how to play Cat, and some other combos and how you can position your decks. Thank you for watching. I hope this gets Katarina a decent win rate. If this guide helped you, please leave a like and share to your friends. See you soon on the Summoner's Rift. And a few subscribers wouldn't hurt really. It's not that hard, just click on the button. Thank you.